we're going to make this fun, colorful rainbow fish in a fishbowl. So we're going to do the drawing today. We're going to start off by just making the drawing. It'll look like this when you're done. Everybody's will look a little different. That's okay. And we're going to start off with a white piece of paper. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the fishbowl first. And on your table we do have these little guides if you want to look at this fishbowl to help you draw, or you can just follow along with me. Not everybody's fishbowl is going to look the same, and that is okay. So if yours doesn't look like mine, no big deal. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start by drawing the top of the fishbowl. We're going to go almost the top of our page, and we're going to draw an oval, a really skinny oval, like a little pancake right here. Okay, so we're going to start, we're going to draw a skinny oval, just like that. Okay, and then I want you to come to the bottom of the page, around here, and we're going to draw like a happy face line, just like that, just a happy face. Now we're going to connect these. But before we connect it, we're going to draw a little line coming down, little tiny one, and then this one, a little tiny one going up, and a little tiny one going up. Now we're going to connect these lines by drawing kind of like a circle, but we're not going to draw the whole circle. We're just going to make like a big rainbow shape. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start on this side, on this line, and we're going to go out until you get to the edge of your paper. And then you're going to come back in and you're going to go all the way to that line. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now if yours doesn't look just like mine, that's okay. Everybody's will look a little bit different. Yours may be tall and skinny or short and fat. It's okay. Alright. And now we're going to draw the water in our bowl. So that's going to be one more oval. So we're going to come down a little bit and we're going to draw an oval, but we want that oval to touch both sides. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start over here and I'm going to go up like a rainbow shape and then let it touch and then go back down. That's the water in my fishbowl. Voila, there we go. All right, now I'm going to go to the bottom and make my sandy bottom, and I'm going to do that with just kind of a wavy line. Wavy, 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 wavy. All right, that's fun. Okay, so we're going to work on our fish now. And you've got this little helper page to help you draw a fish. And we can make this pretty simple. You've got the body, this is the tail, and this is the fins. Okay, that just shows you different shapes you can use. You can use whatever shape you want. You do not have to use the same thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to choose one, and I'm just going to start drawing my fish. And then you can choose whatever fish you want. So I'm going to draw, let's see, I think I'll draw this one right here. So I'm going to start and go this little pointy area. And I'm going to go up, around, and back down. Kind of looks like a teardrop. That's my fish body. And he shows a line across him. Just like that. That's his head, and this is his body. On this one, I drew him very round, like an oval. So if you want an easier one, draw an oval. That'll make it easier. Alright, now we've got to draw his fish tail. So you've got to choose one of these fish tails that you want to draw. But my fish tail is going to be going this way. So you're going to have to turn it the other way. So I think I'm going to draw this pointy one right here. So I'm going to go up, down, back, and then it has another little triangle in there. So that's my fish tail. And then you get to choose any fin you want. So on here I drew that with little round fins. This one's easy. And then any fin you want. So you can put the fin in 3 different spots. You can put the fin on top, on bottom, and right in the middle. So I'm just going to choose a fin. I'm going to do this square looking one. So I'm going to do a square one here with 2 triangles. A square one down here, 2 triangles. And then a big square here, 2 triangles. All right, and then I've got to put his eye. So I'm gonna draw a big circle with a round and then give him a little happy face. All right, that is my fish. So we are going to lay our oil pastel down for right now, and we're going to get our colored shiny oil pastels, and we're going to decorate our fish a little bit using some of these patterns and lines, kind of make it look like fish scales. So I'm going to start off with my green, and I'm going to choose one of them on here, any one you want. I think I'm going to choose this one, which is a line and then a wavy line, then a line, then a wavy line. You can choose whichever one you want. This one looks like real fish scales. That one's kind of fun. All right, so I'm going to just copy this one. Line, wavy line, then a line, wavy line, then a line, wavy line, line, wavy line. Okay, I'm going to put that one away. I'm going to get out another one. And I'm going to choose a different pattern for my face. And I think I'll do the fish scales for this one, which just looks like that U line or the M line upside down that we've drawn. So it's a U, 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 U. Now I know when I get to my eye, I got to stop, lift up, go to the other side, and keep on drawing. I think I'll use this same color to put some color on my fins. Okay. All right. Okay, so once you're done putting your scales on your fish, go ahead and put your shiny metallic oil pastels away and get your black one out one more time. So now we're going to go to the bottom down here, and we're going to add some extra stuff to the bottom. You can add whatever you want, but I want you to add 2 things. So on the back of this fish paper, you've got some ideas. So you're going to add 2 things down here. You can add some plants, you can add a treasure chest or a castle or seashell, some coral. It's up to you. You choose. On this one I did a castle and some seaweed. You choose what you want to add. So I think I'll add maybe this treasure box. Now it's kind of hard. I'm just going to copy it the best that I can. Just copying it over. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can just copy it the best you can. And it's got some curved lines. Pretty good. And then over here I'm going to add, I think, some coral. I like to have some sea coral, so I'm going to copy this one right here. I'm going to make it kind of small so it can fit without crowding my fish. All right. And if you still have room and you want to add some of these little wavy lines or spirals, seaweed and coral, you can do that. And then we're going to add some bubbles from our fish. So we're going to get our silver out. Everybody find your silver. You may have to share with your neighbor. And I just want you to put a couple little circles going up your fish bowl. And color them in a little bit. That's going to be the bubbles. All right. Last thing. Go back to your black. We've got to draw our horizon line, which is going to be our table. So go across, but don't draw on your fishbowl. Today we're going to finish up our fish in our fishbowl by painting him. So we've got our drawing done. We did a little bit of decorating with our metallic oil pastels. Now we've got to finish this up by painting him. And you can paint this however you want, but we do need to make sure that we paint our water blue. So I'm going to start off painting my water blue, and when you do that, you got to go all the way up to this rainbow line. Okay, this is all your water. So you're going to paint inside your fishbowl, but make sure you go all the way up into this little oval spot, because that's also water. Just take your time, go around. You do not have to paint around the oil pastel. You can paint right over that oil pastel. See how I paint right over this oil pastel down here? It's not going to cover it up, so you can paint right over it. Your silver bubbles, you can paint right over those. And later on, when you paint your fish, the same thing. You can paint right over those lines that you drew. Take your time on this. You got plenty of time. Paint it nice and neat. Miss any spots. You'll have to get down into all these little spots down here. Make sure you don't miss any. Now, I am just about done with my water. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any spots. I'm going to look around real good. Looks like I got them all. Now I want to switch colors because I want to do my sand next. What do I need to do to my brush if I'm going to paint my sand? I need to rinse my brush. So we know we all the way to the bottom, stir like hot soup, rub those drippies off on the edge. Now I'm going to make my sand orange. You can do yours yellow or orange. Either one will look good for sand. So we're going to do our sand next. While I have the orange out, I think I'll add a little orange to my fish up there. I'm going to paint his tail orange and his fins orange, I think. Alright, and then I'm going to choose another color for my coral. I think I'll choose red. While I'm at it, I'm going to paint my table red too. Go all the way to the edge. Don't leave any white spots on your paper. If you get it on the table, that's okay. We'll wash it up. Just make sure you go all the way to the edge so you're not missing any spots or leaving anything white. When I finish with my red, I want to switch colors. What do I need to do? Wash my brush, rub off the drippy, and then I want you to finish everything left. Okay, I want you to paint everything up here. That's going to be your wall. When you paint your wall, don't forget to paint this part and everything left. Alright, I have finished my fish in my fishbowl. I have it all painted. I'm going to take it over to the drying rack now and let it dry.